How's it? I'm making this video because I made a very expensive mistake that I'm hoping you can avoid. It was done out of pure laziness, no excuse. What happened was, right before I was going out of town, my mixer gave up the ghost. You can't see it, but I neglected this thing so badly. There was years of dog hair, salt air, humidity, general dust that's accumulated all over this thing. I'm blessed, humbled to live 4 doors from the beach. I'm not complaining about that, but it's totally pilot error, just pure laziness on my part, poor maintenance, or let's just say next to zero maintenance, that led this mixing board to crap out. It's been very loyal to me for many years, but for a couple years, the base strip has been scratchy, and sometimes I'll be playing and it will just, the sound will just cut out completely, and I'll have to push on this slider. Some people call them faders, and it'll just pow, blow up inside my head because the volume comes on. I would keep it going through this product called Deoxit. I would squirt a little bit in the slider, move it back and forth, and that would kind of sort of keep me going. But really what was happening was all these input jacks, all these pots or knobs are also getting attacked by dog hair and humidity and salt air, and who knows where the real problem was. But that kept me going for a couple years. And then right before I was going out of town, other faders started having the same problem. So I ordered a new one, a new Behringer. I love Behringer. Because I play pretty much every day, and I couldn't afford to go without having the brains of my system, which is the mixer. Problem could have been easily solved if I had just, every time I played, taken my soft tip paintbrush and just worked it every way, vertically and horizontally, after every session. But I didn't. You can't see it from here. I'll take some photos just to show you how disgusting it is. I probably would not have needed to use the Deoxit, but once it started scratching the base fader or base strip, some people call them sliders, started scratching, and I started pouring Deoxit into it. They make several other Deoxit products. They do different things. I've ordered several. So when I bought the new mixer from Sweetwater down below, I did what I should have done a long time ago, which was order a spandex cover that stretches to go over the new mixer. Basically, wipe the mixer down after every session when it's exposed to the elements, and then put the spandex cover over it. I also, now that it's too late, I put a pillowcase over the spandex, this whole experience has also taught me that how much I was neglecting my keyboard. And when I took a good look at it, it was also covered in dog hair and God knows what else. So I brushed it down with this brush and a big, heavier duty brush, and wiped it all down. There was a lot of gunk on that. So I've since covered that in a towel and a big, whatever they call it, body-sized pillowcase, just to keep everything going, because when they crap out in a hurry. Anyway, as you can see behind me, I keep my guitars out, again, also out of pure laziness, because, you know, when I play something, I'll usually play different guitars. I don't want to go in the closet, have to pull one out, tune it up, plug it in. It doesn't quite sound right or play right, and then have to do it over again. Knock on wood. I've been very lucky that there hasn't been any catastrophic failures with the electronics. But I do wipe those down. Every time I play a guitar, I wipe it down and at least get the sweat and the finger smudge off of it. But yeah, please, don't repeat my mistake. Take a little bit of maintenance on your gear. Will prevent you from making the same expensive mistake I had. Luckily, Sweetwater shipped out my mixer in a couple days, so I didn't have to miss a lot of downtime, because I just played acoustically while I'm waiting for it to arrive. Now, at some point, I probably will take this apart. I will probably take the old dirty mixer apart. But it means taking off all the knobs, all the faders, sliders, you know, cleaning it, squirting it all through it with various forms of deoxit. But I don't think I'm going to have a lot of good luck with that, because to get it running perfectly, because I usually don't. I'll probably end up losing several of the screws, several of the pots, several of the faders, and something's still not going to quite work right. But once I get some downtime, I'm going to try that and see what happens. But in the meantime, take care of your gear. It will take care of you. I learned a valuable and expensive lesson by, like I said, being lazy. All right. Till next time.